gonna get started here in just a minute. All right, let's make sure everything's up and working here. I got some weird there. Let's get that out. I don't know. I can't tell. That was weird. All right. Hopefully everything's working now. All right. So the last couple streams we've been focusing on building stuff, and I would like to continue doing that, but I would also like to use some of the time on stream to explore other folks' arcs, play games with people, etc. So I think that's kind of the goal today. I'll probably dive into some building if people hop in and want to play any games, any arcs, and everywhere. Or if anyone comes in and has an arc they want me to check out, we can do all of that this morning. But yeah, we're gonna dig right in. I got a different thing for chat up here today, so hopefully I can see what's going on with chat. Yeah. So we're just gonna dive right back into this keyboard thing. I think we're almost done wrapping this up. I'll probably clean it up a little bit at some point. And yeah, hopefully get this wrapped up so it can be used. I think what I need to do so I got this simple text that's showing the updated keyboard input for the player. I think what I need to do next is add a like an enter key. So I just want to see the keyboard real quick. Actually, it looks a little funny at my stream preview up there, but hopefully it doesn't look that way on the actual stream. So I think what I'm gonna do, I wish I had my mouse here. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 2 buttons to fill that bottom corner. So let's try that real quick. So that would be, let's just kind of copy one of these guys. And we're gonna need a set of these. Like so. That out like that. And I need to hook a couple things up to this. Oh yeah, that's not the one that should hook up to the show. Let's get rid of that. Should be this guy. Did I get? Okay, I just couldn't see the line. Make sure we show. Quite sure what was going on there. Just gonna do this. This is kind of being unactivate show. Then this one to hook up to the hide. Which again, it didn't look like it went. So we'll do the same little trick there. Unactivate hide. Need this to feed into this. The rest of that should hopefully be hooked up. One needs to go there. That goes there. This one needs to go there. That goes there. This needs to be 10. We're gonna do something a little cheeky, I think. But first we need to get the padding right. So that's 250 on this one, so it should be 250 here. Then 250 there. Then we want this to be 5 height, I think. Let's see what that looks like. So I want this to span 2 rows. So I need it to be 50 and 50 plus the margin that's in the middle, so it looks like it fits right. Yes, I think the margin on those is from the bottom, right? So I'm going to bring that margin down. Let's double check that. Yeah, margin bottom. So this needs to be whatever these ones are, 130. 130. This. What's the margin on this one? 35. This is 190, so that's, hey fades. 35, 90, that's 55, so like, maybe like 168 or something for the text. Try to get it more in the middle there. Yeah, that's how we want that. That's not going to be an L, but actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this shouldn't be hooked up here because there's not a character that's going to be added to any of the inputs. So that doesn't need to be there. This can be just trying to think what I can do for this to be like an arrow key. see if that renders. No, that does not render. So, let's see what other options. See if this guy will render. That doesn't even show up in the text box there. I'm doubting that's going to work, but we'll see. We will see. I know some of these things show up with different fonts too, but I really don't want to go through. I have to change all my fonts because of an arrow. Yeah, it doesn't show up either. Let's go back to that first arrow. Which one was that? That was this guy. Let's see if I can get it to show up with a different font, maybe. So this would be a little annoying. This is where the preview mode would be really nice, because having to jump in every time just to change a font and check. Yep, that's not working. Let's try this one. Nope. So I'm actually just going to do this. Target on players, show on start. How many more fonts do I have to try? This one. This one. This one. This one. That one. That one. Okay, that's all of them. So let's do just do that. See if any of those show up. No, all question marks. So what we're gonna do then, I'm just gonna use angled bracket guy there. It's probably not gonna look as good with this back on the same font as everything else. Should have got rid of those other guys, but damn, that will have to do for now. Then let's get rid of these guys. Let's do a similar thing down here. This guy needs to be, and left is 85, so this needs to be 140. Then this is going to stretch 2. This will be 140. And then it's going to say clear. I don't think I need that there really, but we're just going to keep things consistent there. This needs to be 8. We'll hook this guy up real quick. Player ID. Player ID. Let's not grab the player ID. On activate, show. On activate. Hey, Trench, what's going on? How have you been? Did that connect? No, I don't know why this one has issues. But that's okay. We'll hide that. Activate, hide. And then just hook these up real quick. That one needs to go there. That one needs to go there. Alright, let's see how that's looking. taking it easy, doing some painting. Nice. What kind of painting are you doing? What am I working on? I am working on this keyboard. I have something lined wrong here. Yeah, just this keyboard overlay. Gotta figure out why that clear button's not lined up. Other than that, it's looking pretty good. So why is that not lined up? So this is a left 185, this is left of 140, which is what it should be. That's what it should be. Big textured abstract stuff. Yeah, all this here is just for the on-screen keyboard. All that stuff over there is just random other stuff. Why is that not aligned right? I feel like it's maybe to do with... I'm not quite sure why that clear button's not aligned. Let me take another look real quick. I mean, it definitely seems like a lot, but a lot of it's just repeated logic for different things, since we don't have the macro nodes or ability to create like reusable functions and whatnot yet. So it looks like a lot, but a lot of it's just copy and paste. And when they do come out with the macro node, probably a lot of it will just go away. So why is that clear button? I guess I'm just going to add more padding to it. I just don't understand why it's not lined up. Put it to like 165 or something and see what happens. 65. 65. Slightly off. Gonna guess it probably needs to go to 167. Can I actually do decimal points in here? Can I do like 167.5? I think that's what it's actually supposed to be. Maybe. So what have you been up to in general, Trench? I haven't seen too much stuff in the Everywhere Discord from you recently. I know you've been doing the weekly stamp spotlights. But yeah, what do you got going on? Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Now we're going to do a couple things here. Actually, I was wrong. I do need to tie these into here. Because this is where I'm just going to handle the logic up here instead of doing like offshoots. Alright, so what we want to do, if this equals clear, do I already have, now let me get a branch up here. That swamp level. Do you have that swamp level published? Or are you still just waiting on getting some of that logic done from Mo? Alright, so here, if this is true, we're just going to activate that. Then we're going to duplicate this. And put that there. If this is false, we're going to activate this one. If this is true, we're going to do something else actually. So I want this on this side. And if this is false, we'll activate that. So we'll just put this in here like so. Bring these guys back up to there. This guy. I don't know where I would have squeezed that. Really need them to fix the shooting distance, because none of your maps work proper if you can't shoot people from a distance. Hey, computer chip, what's going on? Squeeze these up in here. Yeah, they do need to make some of that stuff more configurable. Weapon ranges, things like that. Hopefully that comes in due time. Alright, so I'm doing alright. Just trying to wrap up some logic here for this keyboard. And yeah, just go from there. I think what I want to do here so right now every row except the bottom row will work smoothly. What I would like it to do is, since there is no let's try this. Right, what did I break? What did I break? I broke something. So that has to be over here. Clear. This one doesn't need to be clear, but that's not going to be what's broken. That's the issue there, which means that's also going to be an issue here. Alright, that should fix it. Move all that back in there. Alright, so that's there. And if I go to clear, that should clear it out. And I don't have enter hooked up to do anything yet. But the problem here, so I can go around all of the rows, all of the keys. I might make that border a little bit thicker. I don't know. I mean, it looks fine for me. So we'll see. The problem is, on the last row here, when it goes to clear, I hit the right arrow once more, nothing's selected. If I hit it once more, nothing's selected, and then once more it wraps around to the Z. So I need to make it go from the clear to the enter, and then wrap around. So let's figure that out. How am I staying so inspired after all this time? So I'm really enjoying the new UI stuff that they added. It's definitely not perfect, and there's a lot of effort involved in making things work. But really, I just want to keep improving the arcs that I have out there. Try to make them as good as they can get. Just keep building on top of them. Eventually get people to start playing them on a regular basis. But yeah, it's just, this is what if I wasn't doing this, I would be doing some kind of coding of some sort. So that's just what I do. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. Or 9. This is true. I need the branch too. Let me get these hooked up. I think I hooked that up wrong. Yeah, the hideout holdout, I think, is a really neat game that I think has a lot of potential. I don't know if I'm going to get to it today, but I do plan on building a lot of that out, a lot of the rest of that out on stream as well. So I'm just gonna, if that's that, I'm just gonna come up here and activate that. And then I think what I'm gonna do here, which one goes to which? True goes to that one. I'll do that. And then I'll do that. How big do I expect the scale of the game to be? I have absolutely no idea. And I think it has a lot of potential, but it's really going to depend on if Barb can bring in the player base, right? And what they're doing to do that. I mean, Mind's Eye is going to bring in a lot of players at the beginning. But like, what's going to incentivize people to stick around and play all these other games, all these other arcs that people are playing, right? And Barb hasn't really announced anything about what they're doing on that front yet. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's see. Let's see if this is working. So hopefully if that works, it'll go to clear. No, it didn't go to the inner key. Hey, Dizzy. I don't know if all of y'all's chats are showing up on stream or not. Thank you, Dizzy. Because I know there's some people in here chatting from YouTube and some people chatting from Twitch. I don't know if all of that's showing up on stream. If it's only showing YouTube, that's very strange. Because previously it was definitely showing Twitch. Because today's the first time that people actually have watched on YouTube. So I'm a little confused why that is. Thank you for that follow, Chip. I imagine that's you just on Twitch. There's a 45-second delay for you. I have no idea if I have some delay setting on YouTube. Yeah, it's definitely strange that it's only showing YouTube chat there. I'll figure it out eventually. What's this keyboard for? It's actually, I'm just making it as a stamp for people to use however they want to use it. Then Chip, I don't know if you were included in the alpha, and there's things in the alpha that we can't talk about. The biomes were available in the alpha, so those of us that were there have somewhat of an idea of what might be there. That keyboard is missing those keys, sorry. Alright, I didn't hook this up at all. So let's fix that. And if that's the case, then I probably didn't hook this one up either. But yeah, I can't really talk about what the biomes were. But what I will say is that I'm pretty sure that the majority of the gameplay that Barb is expecting is going to come from user-created arcs. That could be completely wrong. They could have bigger plans than what they showed for some of the stuff, but I think Mind's Eye is kind of going to be their big pull to get players in here, and then the rest of it's going to be reliant on the user-generated content. Kokian. I don't know how to say your name, so sorry if I horribly mispronounce that, but thank you for that follow. Alright, let's see. Goes to clear. Okay. I don't know why that's not showing up the way I would expect it to. However, I think what I need to do here instead Oh, Trench. I got you both on YouTube and Twitch now too. Now you saw Dizzy's chat from Twitch. I'm gonna have to look at this on-screen chat thing and see why it's misbehaving. I don't think it's ever been an issue before, because I've never had anyone chatting on YouTube before. But I wonder if it's just kind of struggling to show both of them. I mean, Twitch, you get some cool emotes. I got some follower-only emotes on there. So just for following, you get a couple emotes from there. And there's a handful of sub emotes too, if you guys are into that kind of thing, that you don't get on YouTube. So alright, anyways, back to here. What's going on here? If this... Make sure I got everything hooked up here. This should hopefully just be activating these. That's coming off the true, that's coming off the false. Oh, I can't do that way. So what I'm gonna have to do is just duplicate this down here. I know why that's not working. But then just have this point to... I still don't think I can do that. I'm gonna try it, but I don't think this is gonna work either. Clear. Yeah, it's not working correctly, and I also can't go backwards on that row now because of the way I'm calculating that. So I don't think that's the way I want to do that. Hey, Maya, aren't you supposed to be working? Ah, you are working. That's why the no audio. I just realized I didn't put a space here. So you can't do a space. I'll do that. Alright, how do I want to handle this? So that's not working to highlight the inner key because it's just conflicting with this one up here. So this one's setting it to not be highlighted, this one's setting it to be highlighted, and apparently this one's just winning. So what I can try to do is get a little fancier here. Let's see, can I do... Hey, Squeak. You'll have to tell me how to fix it, but it's normally my tutorials that help you. I know what I need to do. I need this ore node. And I think what I want to do is disconnect that, feed this into there, and then feed this into there, and feed this into that branch. So can I squeeze this? Just like that. Let's bring these guys over like so. And we'll see. Maybe that works. Alright, so I go from clear. That worked. I get back on this column, but I can't get back on the last column because of the logic that I have in there. So I'm going to have to tweak that. Yeah, it's almost there. Squeak. You can type in here. Yeah, he was streaming the other day, and I actually rated him when I finished my stream. Um, but unfortunately, either he doesn't have a mic, or he wasn't talking to chat or anything. So he didn't respond to anything. He wasn't talking to anyone. So I don't know what he was doing, what he was working on. But I saw him the other day. So I think I just gotta fix that to where I can navigate back from here. And we're gonna be pretty close to wrapping up this keyboard. So that has to do with this guy. So pretty much what I need to do what do I need to do? I think we're gonna grab a number. Grab two numbers. The reason we're gonna grab two numbers. So this guy is gonna come down here. This guy is gonna feed into here. And we're gonna do this. Actually needs to go back here. This needs to not point to that. This will go here. If this is true, it's going to activate this. This is going to take in this. This is greater than 9. Activate this. And then this will activate that as well. Control. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then if this is greater than 9, we're going to activate the subtract, otherwise we'll activate the add. The idea here is this this is kind of like a buffer, which will keep track of the previous number that we were at for the grid to know which one we came from. Did we come from 10 going to 9, or did we come from 8 going to 9? To know whether to increase or decrease an extra one. Is at least the idea I'm going for here. Kind of. It's basically keeping, so we keep track of the state of which key you have highlighted just by it being a grid, right? So this is just a 4x10 grid, or a 10x4 grid, I guess, whichever way you look at it. So we're in the 1-1 spot right now to have the 1 highlighted. The first row, the first column. Then the second row, the first column for the Q, right? We're keeping track of that just by keeping track of where in the grid we're at. Since the clear spans 2 spots, so when I go over to it and try to go over again, I need it to skip a spot to get to the right grid location. And the problem is, if I just have it increment by an extra 1, when I try to go backwards to it, like I'm trying to right now, so something's not working, I go back and it just adds 1 to it and ends up back where I was anyways. So that's where this logic comes in, of trying to keep track of what my previous value was to know whether I should add 1 or subtract 1. So I get to 9, needed to go back to 8 here. Which it looks like it's working one way. But not the other way. I don't think that should matter, but what I do want to do is I would like to know I'm actually just gonna put the dead center. We're gonna do number 2 string. And we're just gonna display this number on the UI, because the logs get pretty crazy sometimes. And if what I'm doing is correct, that number should always be 1 number behind. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I don't even see that number on my screen, so I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, it is there. It's just hiding. So it's on 9 right now. which is the problem. I need to move it because it's behind the UI. So we'll just put this on the top. And then this value, yeah, something's not right here. I just got to see what's going on. Alright, so that's the problem, is that value is 9. And that value should never actually be 9, I don't think. So what I need here is if this is false, it also needs to activate that. Because it's not keeping track of the history at that point. It's only actually updating when it is 9, which is problematic. Alright. There we go. So now I can go to clear, I can go to enter, I can go back to clear. Alright. Then it wraps around. It works. Need spacebar, yeah. I think I'm not going to do a spacebar right now, simply because I don't have space to put a spacebar. I'd have to put it as a 5th row probably, so I might add that as an additional feature. Alright, the clear works. Now I just need the enter key to work. And since I'm trying to make this a stamp for other people to use, I'm not really sure what to do with that. I think the simplest thing is to just take another advanced string, like so, and call this keyboard output. Per player, offline. Does it work in multiplayer for industrial players? So here's the thing. I'm setting it up as best as I can for it to work for the player that's using it. The problem is going to be because all these UI nodes aren't per player, right? So if two people have it open, they're seeing the same UI nodes, which means it's going to conflict with each other. So there's really no way around. You would have to duplicate the keyboard for each player right now. Because this text node, I can show and hide it per player, but I can't affect the state of it per player, right? I can't have the value of it be different for one player versus another player. The only way you can do that is by having a separate UI node. So I'm trying to do everything I can to make sure that it works for the person that opens the keyboard. And then it would probably be up to the person using this in the Arc to make sure either only one person can open the keyboard at a time or place multiple instances of the keyboard for each player. For now, at least. If they make the UI stuff to where we can do it like instanced per player, then it'll definitely get adapted to do that. So what I want to do here is I want to have, I think, just a regular string like this guy out here. I'm going to put that into here. Put this into here. Update this. This is per player, right? So I'm going to need this player ID reference. And then which one of these is my enter key? If this is true, activate that. You think it would be weird if only one could be open at the same time, but it depends on how you're using it in the game, right? If it's like a keypad, or if it's like a keyboard on a computer screen that somebody has to walk up to and interact with it, then most likely only one person can interact with that computer at a time anyways, right? To make the game make sense. So you would only want one person to be able to interact with that computer. If it's like a keypad for a door, probably the same kind of thing. But if you're using it for just like general input for other text, then I mean, there's scenarios for both, and I guess it's really going to be up to who's implementing it on how they want to use it. So if I do this, then I'm going to pull this out here, and I'm going to remove this guy from this thing. This is not going to have a default value. But I want to put something. We get rid of this, disconnect that. Remove this. Stop editing the stamp. Bring this over here. We're going to put this at the top. We'll do bottom left. We're gonna create a second one. No, we're actually not gonna make a second one. We're just gonna do something like this. This is just to do some testing with, but I go like name. Then I do something like that. I don't see. I don't see that text. But if I come in here and do like this, press enter. Ooh. Why is it doing that? What did I not do? Let's fix that real quick. That's gonna be this guy. Needs to be that. And this isn't an online variable, so that on online already is not doing anything. But what I would like to do is just on player join. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. But we'll do something like that. Still don't see the UI text on the screen up here, but do that, press enter. Oh, it's in the top left. I thought I put it in the bottom left, but it's in the top left, which you can't see over the Arcadia thing. So let's fix that. Let's just do top center, because I know there's nothing really there. And this needs to feed into B, not A. So you can see in the middle there, it says just name. If I go in here and go like so, I hit enter, and it puts the name up there of what I entered. So I want enter to actually close out of the keyboard too, I think. So that should be pretty easy. So just here, trigger that. That, press enter, it goes up there, keyboard goes away. I probably shouldn't keep the keyboard on the spacebar because every time I jump it's going to come up, but that's not part of the stamp. To use the stamp, you just need two things. The logic that opens the stamp, which is event based. So you just trigger the show keyboard event from however you want to trigger it. Right now I'm just using an input, but that could be of anything. And then keyboard output variable, advanced variable with the received notification on update checked. And triggering all of that on value update with the string and the player will give you what that player typed in. So these two nodes are all you need to interact with the keyboard. You just trigger this however, and then once you get a value out of it, do whatever you want with it. So for example, if I put like this here and put a interact volume on it, and I'll just do like F2 interact. I don't know, doesn't matter. And then I come over here. Take this event for show keyboard on interact, send that event. Since this gets an actor, I need a player ID, so get player ID. So this needs to get player ID of this actor, player ID there, send event. And then let me just get rid of all of this. now. I go up to the computer, press F, keyboard comes up, and type in my name. There you go. Of course, as usual, the AR text here isn't showing up. But if I want to change my name, I can just go in here and go there. Now I changed my name. Thank you for those 100 bits, Trench. I just stole your name. So I think that's it. I think that's the fully functional keyboard. So probably, I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm probably going to collapse all of this down so it's not taking up so much space. I might add in a keyboard at the bottom, or the spacebar at the bottom. I don't think that's going to be too difficult to add. So I'll throw that in there. Compact all of this down. PI score is 512. I know somebody asked that earlier and I ignored it because I didn't know offhand. But PI score of the whole stamp's 512. Alright, so I think that's pretty much as far as I'm going to get building today. But if anyone's hanging out here in chat, wants to play any arcs, let me know. If anyone has any arcs they want me to check out, I'll hop in there, check some things out, give some feedback if you would like, or just enjoy it if you would prefer that too. Yeah, I guess if there's anything else anyone here in chat wants to do, let me know. You're down for playing whatever. I mean, I'm always down for grinding out some hideout holdout, but I would like to give people an opportunity to, you know, play other games that aren't just my games, as much as I like my games. Whoa. Yeah, down install to make room for Stalker 2. I know games are stupid large now. It's actually at a point where you have to like decide what games do you want to play. I need to rip this whole scoreboard out of here and redo that. Because it's not currently working. Everywhere is only 11 gigabytes. I remember the days. I remember the first time I had a 1 gigabyte download for a game. And that was ridiculous. And now there are games 150 gigabyte plus. If anyone's ever played Arc. I don't even know what Arc's up to now. But that's easily like 150 to 200 gigabytes. You know, I don't know where you're located at, Trench, but this whole weekend with all the Black Friday sales in the US, I'm sure there's some SSDs on sale. Which reminds me, I should probably look too, because I know I'm getting pretty full here as well. Yeah, I'm using almost 2 terabytes just for games. Yeah, Cyber Monday too. You spend it all on paint. Yeah, I know how that goes. I just spent I just bought a new smart thermostat for the house yesterday. I don't even remember what else I bought yesterday. I bought a handful of things just for the house yesterday because unfortunately taking care of the house always takes priority now over my toys. Alright, well, if anyone wants to play a round of Hideout Holdout, I'm gonna start up a lobby. Gotta spend money to make money. That's true. It's always true. You'll have to show us your work trench when you finish it, or progress along the way if that's doable. Yeah, definitely do it. You sent a join. I didn't get a join request. Notifications. Oh, I must have not been paying attention. Social error in performing this action. see, can I just invite you? Invite to game. There's quite a big difference between 8 milliliters and 118 milliliters. Forgot the ones. Is there anyone else in chat here that would like to join us? I know Trent, you said you don't have it installed. I think there's a few people lurking in there. I guess we gotta go stand on the thing. I guess if anyone speaks up after we start, we can always just restart. Yeah, the optimization update's probably not coming until they get closer to release, to be honest. A lot of games don't bother doing that until they know that a lot of things aren't going to change. Over here and get my early damage upgrades. Wondering if I should put blips on the minimap for the AIs. Because technically they're already there, but you can only see them if you have line of sight on the AI. But if I put some there manually, they would just always be there. Can I not shoot through there? I don't like that guys can shoot through that. Can I shoot? I guess I can shoot back through it too. Wonder why that collision's not on that. There's still 3 guys out there somewhere. Not over there. Found 2 of them. Still 1 hiding somewhere. Oh, he's over there. I see his health bar. It's poking out. Alright, get in these upgrades before the next round starts. Oh, I didn't even get enough money to upgrade my damage again. That first round wasn't too bad though. The difficulty of just 1 player to 2 players is huge on here. Kind of stole all of Squeak's kills there. Sorry about that. I don't know why these guys are all just chilling. That was a little scary when they all just turned their head to look at me, though. They go get some ammo. But they're all over there. I can ping, right? There's guys in the garage. I don't have any more ammo. Is he still chilling over here? Just gonna do a little healing up here. And we'll go get this last guy. Hey, where'd he go? Where did he go? There he is. hell was that? God, there's still 5 guys out there somewhere. Oh. I take it you found them. Blocking off the entrance here with the car. I don't think I can get a car over here to block that one. Let's find out. These are apparently the strongest construction cones in the world. I guess I can. And then there's a car. Oh no, I took the car out of the garage because it was in the way of the workbench. There's not another drivable vehicle on the map. Even if there was, there's no way to get one back there if it's not already back here. I think that's fine. I mean, it is a little, like, cheesy block the entrances, but they will blow up eventually after they take enough damage, so it's not like a permanent barricade or anything. These AIs are not behaving. Holy Jesus. I found all of them. Go ahead and peek your head around the corner there. Alright, there's still 5 guys out there somewhere. I will say that's the first time I've ever seen that many AIs just kind of chilling there. It must be the weekend for them too. Other ones must be over here. Oh, where did you come from? maybe next week, now that I got that keyboard for the most part done. I'll do a little cleanup and maybe put a little couple extra things in there to show like just how to use it. But now that that's done, maybe I'll work on this a little bit next week, and I'll try to get the other weapon purchases in, so you can buy other weapons. Oh, that car's about to blow up. Jesus. Yeah, I don't think that car out front's gonna last much longer. I don't know if that was me that shot it, but I might have just shot it and blown it up. That guy's in the tree over there. Oh, that route we didn't have to go hunt any down. Let's do a couple ammo upgrades if we can, just so I can hold some more ammo. Probably not too many ammo upgrades. Maybe get up to where I can hold 100 rounds. Is that you? Did you shoot at me? Oh no. Can't hit that guy for some reason. I gotta get that cleared out so I can revive you though. Let's see, can I get close enough? That was scary. I got you. Okay, where's that guy at now? That's him. What do I got? Not quite enough to do a damage and an ammo, so I'll just get the damage this time. Get some more ammo. What do we got? There's still 14 enemies out there somewhere. Probably all bunched up back here again. Looks like 5 of them are at least. Should probably put like an audio cue for when the round ends too. Do another ammo upgrade. I actually just realized I like how we dance while we're upgrading because of the emotes. But yeah, the ammo upgrade shows a percent, but the ammo upgrade's not a percent. Pretty sure it's 9 more rounds per upgrade. So I'll have to fix that. The other things are percentages, I'm pretty sure. Health upgrade and the damage upgrade is percentage based. Oh, there's a collection of guys behind this car again. You guys were not invited to the barbecue. Sorry. There's still 12 guys out there somewhere. There's at least a guy back there. Holy Jesus, where'd that come from? The rest are probably where Squeak just went. Did I not hit that guy? There we go. Oh, there's actually an invisible wall right here that prevents you from falling off the map, but apparently also prevents you from shooting through it. Yeah, this leaderboard is so... I don't even know where it's getting the text from sometimes. I don't know what happened to that. Damage, ammo. Let me use that ammo. Get one more. There we go. I try to get one more ammo upgrade for an even 100 rounds. You can make an ASCII picture. Trying to think. That wall's kind of bare, it could use a picture. That wall's kind of bare too, it could use a picture. This is a garage, so I don't really know if a picture would make sense in there. But yeah, we got a couple spots we could put one. So that could get interesting, because one of the feedbacks I got on this map is that I should explain why we're defending the house. Which means I gotta put some kind of story to this game. So it could be like a family portrait. Some reason to make the house worth defending. Like it's very important to this family that they keep their house. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really even thought at all about what story could be behind this game. But having stuff like that, having like photos that tie into that story could be really neat. What do we got left? There's 4 enemies left. saw Squeak went over there looking for him, so I'll go over here. That was 3. Sounds like Squeak found the other one. Let's heal up real quick. Let's get our last ammo upgrade there. So that should give me an even 100. Yep. And now I think we're just gonna split our upgrades between damage and health. Because now we're getting hologram guys. Which I'm getting fortunate enough that he's not shooting at me right now. Oh. My luck almost ended. Oh, I didn't realize this truck blew up. This is not good. This is not good. I don't know what happened here, but these guys went like Super Saiyan mode for this round. This guy's creeping up here. But yeah, that hologram guy is going to be a problem going forward with his perfect aim dome scope. And there's going to be one of him in every round. I should say at least one of him in every round. So every 10 rounds it'll add another one. Still 8 guys somewhere. Is that a health bar? Oh, they're in the house. Yeah, they're all just filing into the house. There's one guy somewhere. Gonna take advantage of this time to heal up and upgrade though. Alright, damage. I don't have enough for health upgrades, so I'll get that next time. What are we? We're on round 10. This next one will be round 11. Watch your head. we got him pretty easily that time. Oh, I got stuck on the wall. Oh, I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. I don't think there's any way. I got 2 hit points. Jesus, there's a guy back here. Holy shit. Holy shit. You didn't tell me that you were dead on the health spot with 100 guys standing on you. Oh, you did say so many in here. My bad, I missed that. Alright, that was fun. We made it to round 11, I think, is what it said. I think I'm gonna head out here now, though. So yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. We'll wrap up that keyboard on the next stream, which will hopefully be on Tuesday. And then yeah, we'll move on to whatever the next thing is. So yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys probably in the Discord before the next stream, but if you guys want to come hang out in the next stream, I'll see you there as well. See y'all. I still didn't do an end stream screen. This is the best I got. I'll be right back in like 4 days. Alright, see you guys.